Hi guys, Ace here. In this video I'm going to show you how to effectively farm inugami second awakened skill ups. Obviously you need another second awakened monster to feed in order to skill them up, or you need a devilmon. And obviously we all have nat 5s that we'd rather devilmon than these guys, right? So if you already awakened an inugami, second awakened, and you want to start skilling it up, I'm going to show you the most effective way to do this. Now, you need an awakened, regular awakened inugami in order to enter the dungeon. So you want to get either a 3-star or a 4-star fire inugami. Why do you want the fire one? Let me show you. It is actually very simple. The reason you want one is because in order to fully second awaken it, you will have to have this one fully skilled up. And look at that. He only needs 1 and 5, as opposed to the water one, who needs 3, 4, and a shitload. And the wind one, 3, shitload more. Bella, same way. Crow, same way. So you obviously want to save that fodder. You know, you can use that on rainbow mons or whatever else to skill, to evolve other things. So remember, you want to always use the fire inugami as your fodder. Now, when you attempt this, please make sure that you have test mode on first, okay? Because you want to make sure that your team is actually going to be able to do this. Now, this is the team that I've been using, all right? I'm using Vertihile. Why? Because he's going to give everyone so many more turns, okay? He's got the leader skill, 28% more speed, and these are his runes. And I'm using, obviously, the twins, as you can see. This is my Dungeon Sabrina. She hits pretty damn hard, and she's on violent. And this is my Shina. Now she's actually a little faster, actually a lot faster than Sabrina. And that's gonna allow is for her, paired with Vertihile, to move more and decrease the boss's attack bar so that they can effectively 3-man this. So we're gonna do one quick test run, okay? Now let me show you what could happen potentially. We're going to take a look at the run and see how it goes. But I will tell you that sometimes, just like that, Shina didn't use her second skill, so she didn't stun these crystals. So if they get a turn, they could potentially one-shot the fire inugami because he has no stats, he has no runes, right? And then the same thing here. If they don't attack the correct one, the crows can actually double team and kill your inugami. Now the reason that's a problem is because if Shina gets to this part of the fight and she's very low health, Crow himself will team up with the crystals and kill something. And you don't want that. Now, if they are at full health and they get here, it's gonna be a clear. At least from my experience, they haven't failed ever when getting here at full health. One thing to note as well is that when doing this, you need to set your turn order on the boss battle as the left crystal 1 and the boss 2. Why? Because the left crystal can and will defense break you, and it's gonna cause a wipe for sure wipe once the boss moves. And generally with this team, the boss will move about 1 time, okay? Now so far so good. Rune has not died to this trash once yet, but I'm telling you, it happens. It happens quite a bit, and sometimes, it all depends on whether Vertihile procced enough, or whether the violence and the twins procced enough. If they don't get violence, then some of this trash is gonna get a turn. And usually they will kill Rogue, and then they will have China pretty low when they get to this part of the dungeon. But as you can see, they're, I mean, you get about 2 turns before they're even, the Crystal and Crow are even close to moving with this setup. Now, Crow did get a turn there, but that's going to be the last one he gets. So from here on out, all they got to do is just straight damage to Crow before the Crystal kills him. And with Shino's attack bar decrease, he's never going to move. Now let me tell you how you can effectively increase your chances. So what you want to do is just add a rune. Add a rune to your Rogue so that he can survive when the trash crystals actually do move and hit him. So we're going to do just that. I'm going to just throw on a rune that's fully maxed, and I already had it set up. I want some HP on there, you know, just something that I'm not using on anyone. Now this is actually a very good rune, so I'm going to maybe use this one that might be a little more achievable. Those are the only 2 runes that I haven't, that I'm not using on anyone right now, so I'll throw this one on, okay? So as you can see, it effectively almost, I mean, it gave him about 75% more HP and obviously defense. And depending on where you're at in the game, you know, you can even add a slot 3 if you wanted. See, I could throw that, I mean, geez, I could throw that on, right? Or anything, really. I really think all you got to do is throw a slot 3 or a slot 5 on, and you should be okay. Okay? Let's see if I can sort of make it happen to where one of the crystals gets a turn. Maybe the one on the left there, okay? Now, obviously, we don't want to let all the crystals get a turn because then he's not going to survive, right? There. Look at that. He's still well over half of his life, all right? And remember, once we clear this stage, then he's going to regen that life for the next stage. So let's see how it goes. Now when they get to this next trash wave, if the Crows get a turn with that double team, it should be fine. He should still be able to survive. Oh, look at him doing work there. Okay, see, now right there, had that Crow got in the turn, he probably would have killed him. But remember, the only reason you want him alive is so that none of your other 3 units go into this stage of the fight at low health. Because if they're at full or close to full health, this is always going to be a clear 100% of the time. So as you can see, guys, it's, you know, pretty easy. You've seen my runes, you know, try to copy them as much as you can. You know, you might say, well, Ace, I have, you know, my twins are both really fast. Okay, you know what, let's try that. Let's take out the high damage Sabrina, and let's throw in a fast Sabrina. Plus 145. We'll do 1 run, and I can just tell you now, it works just as fine. Now, I have tried 2 twins that are really slow, high damage, but it gets dicey. I will suggest that you have at least your Shina on a fast, violent build. And you really want both of your twins on violent for this. Now remember, guys, this is more end game, you know, rune quality, and I mean that's how I achieved the fast runes on them. You know, I'm a little more end game. So if you can't, then obviously, you know, don't try this on level 5. You know, if you're already farming maybe level 4, don't jump in with this team to level 5. But you can, there's nothing wrong with farming it at level 4. You know, it's just gonna take you slightly longer. That's all. But as you can see, you know, 2 fast twins work just as fine. They're not gonna wipe here. They have plenty of health. The crystal will not kill them. That Crow with China's attack bar decrease will not move again. And that's it, guys. So you build this team, you farm, every 8 days you should be able to make another one, and you have a skill up or a devilmon for your second awakened inugamis. Thanks guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any other teams that you can definitely say are 100% or 95% ish at least, let me know what they are, what the rune sets are, and maybe throw in some stats, damage, as far as crit damage, maybe their HP, but specifically their speed, because I think speed is very important in order to not let Crow get any turns, as speaking for my team. But yeah, leave comments on the comment section below, and I look forward to seeing them and reading them and seeing what everyone else has been using. I'm sure this is not the only team that works. I'm sure there are plenty. And again, remember, throw a slot 3 or a slot 5 max rune on your fodder unit, and you should be able to clear this no problem. Have a good one, guys. Thanks.